네.
Intro. Hello, good morning. Hello, good afternoon. I'm Ben.
I'm Kathy. 안녕하세요.
And what are we talking about today?
We are. How did you learn? How do you study Korean?
Well, there's a lot of different ways. The first one is practice. So currently I'm a teacher. So what I do is I make sure that other people can learn languages as well. And I always give 5 tips to my students.
Oh.
So I always give my 5 golden tips for learning anything, any language. But you can apply this to learning snowboarding or dance or swimming or boxing or Korean, whatever it is. The first tip is the most important one. And the first one is practice. Practice. The very most important thing. Now you might be saying, what? You should study before you practice. But think about it. Do you speak Korean well?
맞아.
You speak Korean well, right? Yeah. If you learned Korean well, did you study before or after you started speaking Korean?
Yes, that's true.
Right? First you practice, right? Exactly. So you practice. The more you do this, the more you can get good at it. Even if you don't study, listening around and finding some things, you can practice and learn things right away. And the second one is very closely connected, which is don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, that is true too. Like I make mistakes a lot when I speak speak English, but everybody just a little modify or let me to speak English. So yeah, I'm afraid actually to make mistakes, but I do it, speak out because I want to communicate.
The third tip, very important as well, is pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, so pay attention. That means focus on your surroundings. So pay attention to the things you're hearing, right? So you might be sitting in a cafe somewhere, you might be walking down the street, and then you hear somebody speaking in Korean, and you're like, oh, I don't know this word, but then maybe you hear this word a lot. You hear this word a lot, and you're like, oh, this sounds like an important word. Take out your dictionary on your phone, search the word, and you're like, that's what that word means. You hear it a lot. And then once you start recognizing this word and you learn this, you're going to see it around you a lot. Also, pay attention to your mouth and how you're pronouncing things. Because every single sound in the human, in any language, you can make as well. You can, if you move your lips in the right way, your tongue in the right way, your teeth, your jaw, your cheeks, whatever, your throat, if you move them in the right way, you can make exactly the same sound and sound like a native speaker from another place.
Yes.
You can have perfect pronunciation if you do it right and you move in a certain way. Some people tell me, they say, oh, I am Korean, I cannot speak English. And I say, that's nonsense. That's nonsense.
They only hear, not to follow the movement.
Yes, if you move your mouth in the same way as you speak Korean and try to speak English, you will sound like you're speaking Korean.
네, 맞아.
Like if you take a recipe for a chocolate cake and you try to make it vanilla cake, it will taste like a chocolate cake. You're like, no, it's a vanilla cake. It's like, no, it looks like a chocolate cake. It tastes like a chocolate cake.
아, 맞다.
So you need to change your recipe and feel how you're moving your mouth.
맞아.
Number 4 is take notes and review.
A review, always.
Yes.
Any subject.
Take notes. So like, for example, if I take my phone here, I have a bunch of notes. For example, okay, well I have a lot of different notes here that I just take on my phone, and I also write things down all the time. I see a new word, I write it down. Especially if I'm hearing it a lot. I'm hearing it over and over and over. Write it down, search the meaning, and if you look at my apartment, like
맞아. That's the word.
Post-it
이거.
notes.
맞아.
When I first came to Korea, I put post-it notes everywhere in my apartment.
Cover everything.
On the wall, it just says, it says wall, table,
I
ceiling.
can see you're working. which is all common.
Yeah. So yeah.
맞아 맞아.
And the fifth tip is the most important one. I know I said number 1 was the most important tip, but actually the most important thing is number 5. Practice. Practice.
Of course, yes.
Yes. Practice. Practice. Second thing is, don't be afraid of making mistakes.
이거 important, I guess.
Yes. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Listening their sound and like
Yeah,
lips.
exactly. Listen, look, feel. Fourth thing is take notes and review. And the second and the last thing is practice. Very, very important.